Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Our top story today is Zomato UAE is terminating its food ordering app.
And we'll also talk about the Dubai Festival City Mall fire.
How Dubai waterfront homes are seeing global interest, and we're not surprised.
Aquaman, world's fastest cup swimmer. What's happening there?
What is happening there? He's going to be here with us in the studio. And also the Yasalim after race concerts, everything you need to know, because today's show is sponsored by Flash Entertainment, bringing you a jam-packed 4 days of concerts by all of your favorite artists at the Yasalam After Race concerts. We are so excited. More on this later in the show. And although Flash Entertainment are the sponsors of this show, the opinions and statements are Lovin Dubai's. But let's jump into our top story. Big news on the food delivery front and very sad news, I will say.
Very heartbreaking. I mean, like, as a Zomato user, you would be devastated to hear this news. So Zomato UAE to terminate its food ordering app. So what's happening here is that Zomato UAE will be shutting down its food delivery services for good starting November 24th. So and a clarification on that is that they're shutting off their food delivery services and not their app. So if you still want to check out restaurants and if you want to use their services like Zomato Gold and etc., you still will be able to, but you just won't be able to order food on the app. So users will be redirected to Talabat to order food with Zomato, halting its delivery services. But another clarification on this is that when you get redirected to Talabat, you don't have to join. It's completely optional for users. So a spokesperson for Zomato told Lovin Dubai that with new features like Vibe Check and additional offers via Zomato Pay, we have renewed our focus on restaurant discovery and dining out. And as a result, it will no longer be possible to order food in the UAE through our app from November 24th onwards.
That's cool, because I would still use it as a restaurant. I would always use it as a restaurant discovery site. A lot more so than I was using it for food delivery, I will say. The statement went on to say, we are proud and grateful for the Talabat Zomato partnership and the role we played in supporting many great local restaurants in growing their online businesses on our platform, whilst at the same time delighting customers with their favorite meals delivered by committed Talabat riders. So customers can continue to order from their preferred restaurants via the Talabat app, and restaurant partners can also choose to join Talabat to grow their businesses while offering their customers the same delivery experience that Talabat brings.
So speaking about the affected employees, Zomato added that we truly value the contribution and commitment each one of them has had towards building Zomato's food ordering business. And as an organization, we are well positioned to support our people adequately as they transition in the best way possible for their careers. And the severance package extended includes financial and immigration support, outplacement opportunities, along with covering the cost of healthcare for our people and their families. So I mean, this statement covers everything. Like when you're concerned about how you're going to use the app, you're concerned about what's going to stay, you're concerned about what's going to go, you're concerned about the employees and how they will be affected. So, I mean, it's just a good statement that they've put out that covers literally all departments in a way. But of course, people still have more questions and are just sad about this whole news.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have about 5-6 delivery apps on my phone and I go between them and I have no brand loyalty, because the problem with these delivery companies is that they are constantly undercutting each other with better promotions, and it's not, the companies themselves are essentially losing out. It's why the big tech companies like Uber, they've never actually made huge profits, because they're constantly trying to get the market share with these amazing deals, but not actually making a lot of money. So I guess in the Zomato case, they have not been able to get the lion's share of the market, and unfortunately they've had to shut down their delivery business, going in tandem, getting into bed with Talabat, I suppose. But I think the lost jobs, I think, is the key thing. It would be sad to hear the numbers that come out there. We're seeing other, we've seen the Amazon, Meta,
Twitter,
you said,
Meta,
a lot of kind of lost jobs in the tech industry. So this is just it's a sad day for the people who've lost their jobs. Personally, I won't miss the food delivery. I was using it more as a restaurant discovery, so it's great that that function is still there.
I mean, personally, for me, Zomato, like before I had like now I'm more of a Talabat user, but before it was like only Zomato.
Before I would always use Zomato, and I can't even remember when I made the switch. Probably when I changed phones or something. I don't know why.
I guess with like Zomato, Talabat Mart, and all of that coming up, I don't know. But like with Zomato, it's like it was my childhood. Like when I used to stay with my parents, it used to be Zomato orders, like birthdays, cakes, anything. You just like put on the order in Zomato, and it was just fab. Like even the customer service, like how they just dealt with all the issues and complaints was amazing. And they also put out a statement on their own Instagram handle, Zomato UAE, saying, "We have some important news. Zomato will continue to be the #1 dining app in the UAE and keep serving all of you. Your Pro membership and its benefits will continue and only keep getting better. And all that has changed is that our food ordering features will not be available post November 24th, like we had mentioned. But hey, you can still order through Talabat."
Okay, so they're getting that little plug there. You can still order through Talabat. I mean, you could order through
Things
Talabat.
are changing. You see? It's like an end of an era.
It is an end of an era, but it's just like these things, they do happen because you have got so many competing companies for the same thing.
Yeah. But honestly, just seeing how they are taking care of the employees is one of the biggest takeaways for me personally. Like the fact that they have a severance package out and they will be taking care of the healthcare benefits of not just their employees but their families as well. Like, you know, till a certain period. But whatever it is, it's like they have that conscious, you know, that those ethics.
Yeah, it's so important, and a sad day for all the jobs lost. And a food delivery app is no longer. Let's jump into our next story. 2 fires yesterday, one in Al Quoz and another in Dubai Festival City Mall, where shoppers evacuated after a small fire. They were urgently asked to vacate the Dubai Festival City Mall last night as fire alarms began. Dubai Festival City Mall, they shared the statement, "We are aware of a small fire that took place at the south side of the mall outside Lulu Hypermarket on Monday 14th November last night. The authorities were on site within minutes and extinguished it quickly and safely."
So the statement added that in line with our world-class offering, Dubai Festival City Mall follows all global policies and procedures with regards to fire safety, and we will be launching an investigation to understand how this happened and how to avoid this in the future.
More details on that when we get it through. Let's jump into our next story. This is a big statement. A local property expert is saying that Dubai is fast becoming the most exclusive waterfront residential community on earth. So just a little bit of awareness of the numbers that are going through Dubai at the moment. So on Monday, the Dubai real estate market recorded transactions worth $490. That's 1.5 billion dirham in transactions in the property market in one day in Dubai. That made up 580 deals, including off-plan existing villas and apartments, as well as buildings and land plots. So like I said, 1.5 billion dirham in one day. And now Lovin Dubai spoke to a Dubai Palm real estate expert, Chris Boswell, who noted why there's so much interest in parts of the Dubai like the Palm. He said, Palm Jumeirah is fast becoming the most exclusive waterfront residential community on earth, whether it is billionaires buying up luxury properties or astronauts photographing the island from space. The iconic location has a brand of its own.
So he added the reasons why it's so popular right now, saying nowhere else offers the same level of security, infrastructure, and amenities, while the 5-star retail and dining experiences are unmatched. Now, the Palm has replicated the consolidated all the best parts of other luxury international destinations, now easily surpassing those in Miami, LA, Singapore, and London.
Wow. So he went on to say, with properties on the Palm remaining undervalued. He said they're undervalued to other global cities. And this is crazy for us because we're seeing all these like 100+ million sales going through. He's saying they are undervalued, so it's no wonder that the location is an international draw for the world's wealthiest individuals. He's basically said we've surpassed Miami, LA, Singapore, London. The interest is on Dubai. He says the properties remain undervalued in comparison with, say, a waterfront mansion elsewhere in the world, and that's why it is becoming the world's most exclusive waterfront destination. You see the Nikhil announcement last year where they're funneling billions of dirham to just make more waterfront mansions, because that's where the interest is. It's a very exciting time to be a billionaire. And to be looking at the it's always exciting when things are on the up.
But that is so interesting. Can you believe we live in a desert? Like, this is the desert, and like this has made like top global charts in terms of like waterfront houses and not retail. What is it? Residentials. That's crazy. That's crazy. How Dubai has developed, how the UAE has just developed into like making headlines for being, you know, a waterfront topper. That's insane.
And I'm not sure about you, but I totally agree, and I feel like the shift happened post-COVID. And during COVID, we were so quick to recover and to make those decisions that were potentially business decisions that got us back into work a lot sooner than the rest of the world, done in a safe way. And since then, Dubai became such an attractive place for anyone in the world, where their cities were more restricted, they weren't getting the same access to healthcare. So a lot of people who had the money were able to come and move here. So there was a lot of investment, there was a lot of interest, and we're seeing the results of that slowly but surely in every single industry.
Exactly.
Apart from the food delivery, it's true.
Tech, food delivery.
Tech is an international thing. That's not Dubai. That's an international.
But the real estate market, like you said, is booming. And like when I was recently on a flight and we took off like in the morning. So I got the city views in the morning, and Dubai, oh my God, you just cannot tell it's a desert. Like it's literally water everywhere, first of all. Like you see the palm.
Go a little bit out beyond the city, Simran. I mean, if you're looking at like actually Dubai Bling, they showed, because I'm thinking about how people outside of the city view the city.
Yeah.
Dubai Bling, they did show a beautiful
desert escape.
I think they went to like a conservation area in the desert.
No, of course it's there. It's there, right?
But like, it is there.
It's become such a concrete jungle that even like from a plane, like when you're so up in the air, you cannot see like the desert areas. It's just like a concrete jungle.
I love the sea, city, desert. I think it's like the best, the combo. Mix of the best combo, exactly.
Guys, this is so interesting. So today, I think it's already happened, or it might happen, because the numbers...
Oh, Google it as you talk. Continue.
Okay, so the population is to hit 8 billion people today. So standing roughly around 7.9 billion, which is 7,999,970,685 people right now at this very moment. The world is set to hit a major milestone in human development on Tuesday, 15th November, that happens to be today.
This is wild. It's actually ticking up as we speak, but we're not at the 8 billion mark just yet, Simran. We've gone too soon. This is tomorrow's news. You've gone too early. Are we going to wait?
It's going to happen today.
Okay, today. See, today it's happening.
I'll tell you one thing. Some publications have already said that we've hit the 8 billion mark.
Well, I am on the official worldometer, which is the first thing that I opened on Google. So therefore, this must be the accurate source of the world's population.
You hear that? BBC.
7,999,975,000, and it's ticking upwards. Every single breath you take, there's someone born.
Okay, so fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah, each day, some 200,000 new babies add to this figure, which works out to be roughly 140 additional people per minute.
Each day. Oh, interesting. So it's actually going to take a day to get to 8 billion, according to this, because we're on 975,000.
No, it'll happen.
If my math skills are as exceptional as I think they are, we are they're terrible. We are at the 8 billion population mark now, nearly, and we'll cross the 10 billion before the year 2100. And the most populated countries in the world are China, India, the US, Indonesia, and Pakistan in that order.
It is insane. 8 billion people. You're really just not unique. I mean, you're just not unique
It just
anymore.
puts your problems into perspective.
It really does. Like, if you think you have issues, there are 8 billion.
Well, 700.
It's already 8 billion.
Nearly, okay, 8 billion. Okay. Okay. There are 8 billion people in the world.
With either the same problems as you,
same problems,
have it worse, have it similar, have it in some way or the other, and then they're your doppelgangers.
What's like a really the day-to-day stuff? Okay, so it's either relationships or work. Yeah. So, and relationships is way more fun than work, right? So if you're going through something right now with a partner, and it's tricky, people are going through the same. You're not alone.
Yeah,
is the main thing. Exactly. You're not alone in your problems. And there's a Facebook group for you somewhere. And if you're a girl, it's called Dubai Chicas, and I would recommend it. Or ATB, the Invite Side Casual. They're the best ones.
Which one?
ATB, the Invite Side Casual.
A to B.
Girls, get on these Facebook groups. They're so interesting. People just share, they're open, and they have issues, and we solve them, and it's a great community spirit.
We solve them, or the Facebook group?
If I ever know the answer, I'll jump in. But it could be anything. It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily need to be relationships. It could be beauty related, or deals, or mainly guys, but it could be a whole thing.
But imagine all those 8 billion, okay fine, imagine the 7 billion people, we'll leave 1 billion aside for like normal jobs, 7 billion turn out to be influencers by the year 2100. Who are they going to influence, you know?
That's never going to happen, because only a small pocket of the world actually wants that. Might seem like more, but people know.
Because I saw this one video recently on the London Bridge, and how everyone on the London Bridge either has like selfie
taking
stick,
pictures when you're in one of the most touristic cities in the world.
TikTok
Fine.
moves. It's like just become an influencer's world, and we're just living in it.
In these main cities, maybe, but if you go to little towns and countries in the world, people
you will find
are not too concerned about it. Are they?
Find an influencer there as well.
Speaking of actual talent, let's move on to our next story. Yaslav After Race concerts and everything you need to know. So the Yaslav After Race concert is closer than you know, and this is your call to get the F1 tickets upgraded to Golden Circle. It's going to be 4 days of adrenaline-packed, back-to-back concerts held around the Formula One Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, which is happening from the 17th until the 20th. You already know, unless you've been living under a rock. So you can experience the rush of the races, and then you rush to see your favourite artists live on stage at Yas Marina Circuit, Etihad Park. We are buzzing.
So the lineup, so the Yaslav After Race concerts will bring the likes of Dave and Usher November 17th. Do you want to take notes? If you want to take notes, here we have the lineup. And Swedish House Mafia November 18th. We have Kendrick Lamar November 19th.
I already know.
And Def Leppard on November 20th.
Which is going to close out the entire Yaslav After Race concerts and feed, and we are super excited about it. I'm going to be down there on Sunday. Cannot wait to see Def Leppard live. Get your hands on these tickets before they sell out. YasMarinaCircuit.com. It's going to be an absolutely wild weekend. Upgrade to Golden Circuit for that best fan experience. If you haven't been, we're talking about people moving to Dubai all the time and moving to the UAE. The F1 weekend is hands down one of the best weekends of the year. So how it works, I don't know anything about F1, but I'll give you a little short summary. There's the F1 race, from an outsider's perspective, there's the F1 race, and it's just the atmosphere. So you go down and it's the sights, it's the sounds, it's the people fly in from all over the world. And each night afterwards, once the race ends, you go over to the Yaslav After Race concerts, and there's always a huge performer, and this year they have not done us wrong at all. There's 4 amazing performers lined up, and it's just it's a wild weekend. It's one of the best weekends of the year, so get down there. If you're new to the country, I'm letting you know now, you should be down there.
Wow, someone's excited.
I'm going on Sunday, I'm gonna not be excited.
Okay, I mean, really, like, people living in Abu Dhabi are just living their best lives right now.
Yeah, it's a good time to be in the capital for sure. It always is around this time.
That's so true. Oh,
Lion King, F1, Andrea Bocelli is coming up, Jimmy Carr.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite.
There's a lot of cool people.
All Casey's favorites are sitting in Abu Dhabi. What are you doing in Dubai? I think you just gotta camp out there for the month.
Maybe. If I could, I'll just find a yacht at the F1. Guys, speaking of favourites, we're going to be joined by Dubai's Aquaman, who is the world's fastest swimmer in handcuffs. He's going to be with us right after this. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. Many times in life you must decide whether to sink or swim, but probably never literally and definitely never in handcuffs. Today's guest was the first man in history to swim the Dubai Canal, and he is the world's fastest swimmer in handcuffs. Welcome to the show, Guinness World Record holder Shabab Alam, aka Dubai's Aquaman. How are you?
Thank you.
Explain to me, how did you get the realization that you can swim with handcuffs? Was it a jailbreak situation?
First question on everyone's mind, how?
Yeah, so it's a Guinness World Record. It has a lot of unexpected records. So I just had to search for something related to me, related to the water, and it sounded interesting for me. Just
to be in handcuffs.
To be in handcuffs.
Wild. So you were already a good swimmer before this came about, this Guinness World Record.
Yeah. So 2008, I got the first place world champion in monofinish swimming. So my specialty is a monofinish swimming, which you like one big fin, you attach it to one leg, to the two legs together, and you swim like a dolphin. So just one big fin.
That's so cool.
So your hands are tied behind you, in front of you, or above you?
In front.
Okay, and then it goes on top, and you do like the dolphin or the mermaid?
Just make it straight, and just I have to keep kicking all the time.
So then do you go up for like breathing?
Yeah, we need it. I think we really need a visual here. So we're doing hands forward, and you keep kicking, and then you're kind of like
go up and down.
Okay.
Like this for 6 hours.
So swimming in the pool or swimming in the ocean?
Ocean.
Ocean. Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was one line. It was 163 meters, and I had to just going and coming for 70 laps to be able to reach the 11.6 kilometers.
Is it? I really want to talk about the actual day itself, but is it a claustrophobic feeling? Like when you're the first time you ever tried with handcuffs, and you're kind of and you're kicking. Do you ever kind of get maybe a fear that you won't be able to lift your head up because it's a lot of pressure on your neck?
It's a lot of pressure on the neck, that's for sure. But you know, when you are about to do something like this, you have to try it in your training. So I was trying it at my training. I didn't reach 11.6 in one training for sure, but I knew how the feeling like I was ready about that. Okay, I will have to wait for this for 6 hours, just going up and down. I was not worrying about taking a breathing. This I could handle, but I was just worrying about just the too much pressure on my legs for a long time. If I get something unexpected cramp or something like that, but things went well.
You smashed it.
So swimming, how did you even get into it? How did you realize like this is something you want to do and pursue as a career?
So like how can I use this for my personal career, you mean?
I mean, like, no, at what age did you realize, like, okay, this is for me, this is where my talents are, this is how I can, I should expand on this.
Okay, so, I started when I was 3 years old, so it was not my choice to be a swimmer, and you never know when you're a kid, like, you never know what you're gonna be. So thanks to my mom, she was trying to put me in different activities just for me and my brother. My brother is a 4th place world champion as well. So
in swimming?
Yep.
Oh wow.
So so we were trying many activities. Like we tried many sports. We tried art schools, music schools. Like to see what we like, what could be the best for us. And then at the age of 9. I started to be. I got my first medal in a local, in Egypt competition, and then I knew I could be a champion swimmer. So I started to go more. Training goes from a beginner training like just 1 hour 3 times per week to 2 hours to every day till. When I went to the national team, it became like 10 hours every day training. So
how many hours a day?
10 hours, yeah. So just in different periods of the day. So, you wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, you train, you go back to sleep. you go another training, gym training, running training, swimming training, like just training. Yeah.
Oh my God, so you burn so much calories in a day. What do you eat?
Everything.
Yeah, no restrictions.
No restrictions.
A lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs.
Nice.
Exactly.
Are you still training at that level now?
I don't have that much time, to train for 5, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. I couldn't do this. So I'm working. I teach free diving, I teach swimming, and like I couldn't have the time. I have sessions, but I try. Whenever I have any time during the day, I'll just jump to any of the beaches.
You were the first person to swim 25 kilometers across Dubai Canal. When was that, and why do more people not do it?
It was 2020. I designed the route myself, so I like to open the map and okay, we could swim from here to here.
No problem.
Yeah.
Were you allowed?
I didn't know when I choose this, so I have to give it a try. I ask for permissions. So this is a good thing in Dubai. Like they accept these new ideas. So whenever when I had it, I offered this like to have a permission from this Dubai Sport Council, and they accepted. Okay, you can do it. Then I had to get permissions from Dubai Police, from Dubai Ambulance, from different departments, from the department of the Dubai Canal itself, and so Siren event, the event organizer, she was managing the Dubai Canal and this one as well. So she's like Fiona, she was the one taking care of all of that, getting the permissions. But crazy ideas, it has fears, like am I going to get it or not? Could it be happening? But you just need to give it a hope and try, yeah.
Okay, so it's not as easy as just like jumping and swimming. You had to get all the permissions and you really had to plan it well in advance.
I believe this is the hardest part, more than the swim for me. Like just to, organize the event itself, make it a successful event, make it a safe event. I believe this the big challenge. Yeah.
What in terms of, so that was the Dubai Canal, then jumping into your Guinness World Record, what was the level of preparation and what precautions do you take in terms of safety for the race?
So for the safety, for the race itself, I need support as much as possible from rescue boats. Thanks to the Dubai Police, they were there with their boat.
Dubai Police,
Yeah.
you're just on point.
You're amazing. Dubai Ambulance, they were there. Nakhil, they provide us with a rescue boat as well. So I had 3 rescue boats around and 3 kayaks with 3 paddlers. They are replacing every 2-3 laps. They're replacing with another one. And we had to do this for 6 hours. Yeah.
And not only did you beat the record, you smashed it, right? Because I think you got to a point where you had the record and it was done, but you just kept on going. Can you tell us about that moment? Imagine breaking the world record and thinking, I'm just going to keep going.
So the record was 8.3 or 6. And I had to go for 61 laps to be able to do my target, not just to break it. So my target was 10 kilometers. So when I reached the 61 lap, I was at the other side of where the people are standing or the starting point. So Tana from the event organizing team, she told me, let's go do for 62 so we can reach there. People will be waiting. So instead of finishing here, you'll be alone. Yeah, so just one more lap. I said, okay. So when I reached there,
Wow.
I felt it's okay. Like, come on, just one day, we could do more, right? Yeah, so we pushed for 70.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Amazing.
So you're always looking for the next record to break, next thing to, really test yourself. So for you, what's next now? What are you looking for?
Another Guinness record.
What?
Should we Google what's available?
So handcuffs and leg iron.
Iron?
Yeah, so tied together.
Wait,
Yes.
your handcuffs and your legs tied together?
Yeah.
Are you gonna... Wow! You can swim with your hands and... Okay, separately, not together.
So one handcuffs will be here,
Yeah.
one big chain connected to the leg, iron.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
The
then
power you would need in your legs for that mission is.
You know what? If I were a cop, like, you know, in the waters, just looking out for anything abnormal, and I see someone in handcuffs and iron, I'd be like, that is a jail escapee.
that's true.
Let's put him on the boat and take him back to prison.
True.
You know what? We're so lucky on the show that we always have the opportunity to speak to people who are going after the next feat. So thank you so much for sharing, and we will 100% be following your journey.
Thank you.
That is the Guinness World Record breaker, Aquaman DXB, live in studio. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for inviting me.
Woo, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. See you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Hey.